James O'Brien has again been banging on about illegal immigration as if it's the best thing since sliced bread. Basically, he thinks we should just open the borders and allow anyone and everyone in, no questions asked. Just open the borders like opening the hatch on a submarine and let them all flood in. Anyone who disagrees is, of course, a bigot, racist, xenophobe, idiot, you name it.
The thing about racists shouting fighting age is they're too thick to realise that that is a synonym for working age.
Firstly, if the British people don't want them, and they don't, why would we? Then that should be end of the discussion. Why are we being told by these lefties like O'Brien that it is our responsibility to import the world's destitute and everyone else who wants a better life, completely changing our tiny little country beyond all recognition, just because we happen to be their destination of choice? Nothing but positives, he tells us. The fact is, illegal immigration is bad in nearly every possible way for this country, including the environment. We are already at 68 million. Where does the madness end? 100 million? 200 million? 500 million? We have an aging population and the British people don't want to work, so let's import the world. That's the reason why we need loads of Africans and people from the Middle East coming here illegally, we're told.
We've got a low birth rate, labour shortages, an ageing population. There's 45,550 people who risked their lives to get here last year. Almost all of them would be desperate for an honest job. What are we going to do with them? Are we going to give them a job? No, we're going to spend £169,000 per person to send them to a country they've never heard of and don't want to go to.
What he doesn't realise when he says only 45,755 people arrived here last year by small boats is that figure will only go up and up. The more the world sees people could come easily to our country illegally, the more that will attempt it. How many safe countries have the people been through to get here? No doubt if it was 100,000 people a year coming, people like O'Brien would say they're all much needed surgeons and doctors. He is right about the perfidious Conservatives and their immigration lie. I'll give him that.
He voted Brexit to send them back where they came from, and then they went back, so the government had to sort of dishonestly and secretly invite lots of people to come here from other countries. The number of visas in agriculture and hospitality and the NHS, all of them being issued now on record levels. Net migration, the highest it's ever been. So they used it to get the Brexit vote over the line or to get a Tory victory in a general election. Vote for us and we'll hurt the foreigners, they say, in terms. And then you vote for them, and strangely, the foreigners are still here. They're still coming here.
Yes, legal immigration is the biggest problem, but this certainly adds to it and is something we can do without. The last thing this country needs is the world looking at us and thinking they don't have to respect our borders. We need to push back against this insane presumption that the answer to all the world's woes is to let them all come here. It's certainly not in our best interests.